What is going on, Diablo 2 fans? Dobrunsky here. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing the Act 5 Mercenary to the Act 2 Merc again. So I just recently released a video covering this topic, but people weren't super happy with the methodology that I used for testing. So I want to repeat the process using the exact same Fanaticism Aura level and then a pairing Might Aura. So it's kind of hard to match up the Act 2 Might Aura exactly with Last Wish, but it's going to be as close a comparison as I can get here. And then I'm not going to use the Reaper's Toll setup because the Decrep Curse is in favor of the Act 2 Mercenary. So I just want to compare raw damage values with support auras and max damage setup, just trying to make everything pair evenly. I'm going to do a Player's 8 Eldritch and Shank run. The only thing is that I will reset the Eldritch run if there's an unfavorable spawn. So something like Holy Freeze, that's going to slow him down, or maybe an extra spawning surrounding monsters where he kind of messes up with his aggro, just to try and get the best comparison that I can between the two. I'm not going to do like 50 runs and average the time just because I'm not going to do it. But I do want to discuss the max damage setup for the Act 5 Mercenary first. So the weapon is an ethereal upped head striker with an Ohm rune. So you might look at this 165 to 331 and you might say, why is that the max DPS setup? I do want to note that the tooltip doesn't properly display the damage. So it's 1586 to 2710. That's not actually the full damage output. And the reason is because using a one-handed weapon on an Act 5 Mercenary, they double the minimum and maximum damage values. So this weapon on the Barb actually has a maximum damage value of 662, not 331. And then it also has in excess of 100% deadly strike. So we're actually doubling that damage again. So it's actually the highest possible DPS setup for an Act 5 Mercenary. And then I paired that with Fortitude and a chammed Ariat's Face so he won't be slowed down, won't have Cannot Be Frozen. I don't actually have Cannot Be Frozen in the Act 2 Mercenary, so just going to hope if there's cold damage, I will repeat the process. But we're just going to do a Player's 8 Eldritch run. Let's just double check P8. So we'll buff up with Battle Orders, switch to the main hand for Fanaticism, and then we're just going to let him do Player's 8. Perfect. Okay, so there's not too much going on. He's just by himself. This Mana Burn, Lightning Enchanted, that's fine. And then I'll post-edit the time so we can kind of compare between the two. So Player's 8. Done. Pretty solid clear speed. So again, now we'll go set up with the Act 2 Mercenary. And then I will get the Might Aura procced, and then we'll try and do a Player's 8 head-to-head comparison, and we'll actually see if the max DPS setup with the Act 5 Mercenary and some of the changes that they've made has actually made it better. Because he does have like a pretty high level bash, like level 31 bash, stun, the battle cry. Decent combination with like the support auras and the head striker setup. So the comparing Act 2 Mercenary, he has a level 20 Might Aura, so it's not quite the 17 of the Last Wish support Act 5 setup, but he is using Fortitude, G-Face, and Breath of the Dying Warpike. So again, the reason why I didn't want to use the Reaper's Toll is because I don't think that a Decrep Curse is fair. Now, if he gets hit with a bunch of cold damage, I might kind of reset it because I don't have a chammed V-Gaze. It's hard to do like a perfect test here, but this on paper looks like it's a lot more damage, 2,768 to 12,472. So we're going to compare between the ultimate Act 5 Mercenary to this, and then again, this is the exact same Fanaticism Aura, well, actually one level higher. Sorry, not perfect testing methodology. Level 28 versus level 27. I just want to show you guys we're on Player's 8. Now I'll reset the run, and hopefully we get a preferable spawn. Okay, so I'll let him do his thing here. Go, buddy, go. Okay, Player's 8, Eldritch versus Warpike Mercenary. Test starting now. So there's a comparison between the two. One was not frozen, and I was using the max damage sword setup versus the closest equivalent that I could get for Act 2. I'm going to post edit the times here, and then I'll see, because I'm just guessing my gut based on recording these two. Still felt like the Act 2 was quicker, so while yes, you do have the stun support, I think that Act 2 still comes out on top a little bit. And then on top of that, that doesn't include stuff like Insight and Reaper's Toll setups and that, but hopefully you guys feel like this was a more accurate test. I still think it shows the Act 2 Mercenary is superior. But again, just let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And if you guys enjoyed this video, if you could throw a like on it, that'd be awesome. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.